What is up, guys? Right here, Great Bearded Gaming Society. We're going to pick up right where we said we were, right as we left off. We're just jumped back into the commons, and we are going to auction off these belts that we got. I have no idea what the going price of these things is. We're going to go 2 plat each. 3 left. Please and tell. And we'll see what happens. We'll see if we just throw these guys out here, get a couple plat out of them, and then we will use that plat most likely to pay for our port over to the Feydark area, so we can go check out some Crushbone and see if we have any better luck with our Lego bracer. Now we still have a couple of buffs from last time. Don't think they're going to hold up very long. So we'll try to get ourselves either a Druid port and some get a soul refresh. But let's see if we get anybody to bite on these belts in the meantime. We'll check back in here in a little bit because everybody knows how the tunnel can be. Sometimes it's quick, sometimes it's not. And then we'll see if we can bring up somebody from Dial-a-Port and get ourselves on the move. Stick around, guys. We'll be right back, hopefully in transit to another continent. All right, guys, so we didn't exactly make it, as you can clearly see. We didn't actually make it anywhere, but we instead we actually got into a group at Orc 1 in the Commons. So this is actually where the Legos and everything at least come from. So we're gonna see how this goes. Like, so right now it's just a bunch of random stuff. I'd actually just killed a Lego when I got here. So I was just like, "Can you guys use a monk?" They was like, "Sure." I was like, "All right, let's do this." And we'll see if I can get one here. And if not, we'll hit the road. We'll give this one a little while at least, especially while we're got some pretty decent group action going. I think for right now, looks like as per standard, I'll probably be tanking a little bit, which is fine. Plus or minus whenever that guy decides he wants to do something. Because he's somebody's buddy, and he is quite a bit bigger than the rest of us. I think he's helping somebody. But, so here we go. Let's see if we have any luck getting ourselves our Lego bracer. All right, gang. So it was a pretty short-lived group, honestly, but it was still a very productive one. We're knocking on the door to our level. We never quite got a full group. Like I said, when I got there, we had 4. We lost one shortly thereafter. I had the Bard for a while, then we lost the Bard. And then finally we lost the Enchanter. And of course, when the Enchanter went, his little friend who would buff us from outside the group also went with him. So the bravery has now worn off. However, we were very successful with getting our... We have our Legionnaires Bracer, finally. We are way overweight at the moment, by the way, so we've been just looting stuff, kind of looking for it. Got a couple more belts to sell. We did sell the other 3 belts that we had. We had actually asked for like 2 plat each just to see, because we forgot how much people were selling them for, and somebody gave us 3 plat each anyway. So very cool to them. So we made a little bit of capital, nothing spectacular, but then we actually didn't spend it on a port around the world, so we get to maintain it. We did. Ooh, is that another belt? Yeah, another belt. All right, there's a couple more plat. Now we're trying to see if, yeah, well, no, we can't mess with that, because unfortunately, as we had one Lego that was even to us, and he stung, but we pulled it off. And then we ended up with one Lego who was yellow to us, which, so thankfully we had some healing help. And then we had one Lego who was bright red to us, that if we wouldn't have had backup, we would have just gone splat, to say the least. But again, we totally capitalized on the situation that we had available to us. And we got that. Now what we need to do, so while we're sparring it out over here, let's go on my other screen over yonder. And let's throw Tiger Claw to the fight. Oh, really? You walked all the way by me. Then you got to come back and start some smack. Watch what I do to your friend here. Boot to the head. Pow. Waiting for me to try to look some up on the other screen to get brave. I see how it is. I see how it is. So if I'm not mistaken, I think what we need next is Dervish Ring. I do believe. And then we'll have the last piece for our next sash. Boot to the head. Come on, kick the bucket. There we go. Come here, kitty. The club you to death like I club baby seals. Come on. Any hoozle. We are going to run by the inn on the way by, sell this extra stuff we have, trash this copper, see if we can't sell these extra belts that we just picked up. Because, I mean, again, we'll last for like 3 plat a piece. I mean, it's another 9 to 10 plat, depending on if anybody actually wants to break apart their stash. At the same time, we're always checking these guys to see if they've got anything good on them. We aren't going to mess with the orcs anymore, because that's the Lego will take us apart, even with the cool buffs. Like somebody right by gave us like resolution, which was nice. We got a refresh on the SO. It's lower level SO, but I mean refresh is refresh. So at least we know it's dependable. But yeah, we're gonna beat up this kitten here, and we're gonna run across the zone really fast. See if we can't pawn off these belts. I'm gonna bring up my other screen, which I really should have done earlier. If I was a prepared YouTuber, I would have done that. But then we'll make sure that I'm correct on the next piece that we need, and we will work in that direction. See if we can get the 4th and final piece for our next sash. So stick around, guys. I will check back in here in a minute, and we'll see how we did. So we are left with a bit of a conundrum, gang, because I went ahead and walked back here just out of curiosity's sake. We're still trying to sell this next round of belts that I've got. No takers yet, which is fine. We're not in some super huge hurry. We'll see if we can offload them. We might go run around, see if we get a new SO and pick off a couple more strays to see if we can go ahead and get our level. But we decided, let's look at the Shady Swashbuckler, because I confirmed, I brought to the screen, it's a Cutthroat Insignia Ring, which we need off pretty much any of the Dervish Cutthroats. Well, there's one sitting right here on the Shady Swashbuckler. Now, granted, he wants 4.5 plat for it. And I'm really torn. Like, I could buy this thing now and go turn in and get the new sash. Or we could go quest for it ourselves. And I have to say, like, right now, honestly, I think I'm going to pass on buying it. We're going to try to see if we can't get it ourselves from some of the dervs out in North Row. Or possibly even in the Commons, because there's a camp over in West Commons. And maybe we'll just keep this in our back pocket, just in case we have absolutely no luck that we can, potentially run back toward this guy. And I'm sure there'll probably be other vendors around that has them too, but we'll probably be able to buy one if we need to. But I think we're going to be strong for now. We're going to go ahead and pass. We're going to see if we can't get it ourselves. We're going to go back, skip a little while, see if we can sell our belts here, make a little bit more cash, run to town, drop this weight, and then figure out which set of dervishes we're going to go beat up. All right, gang. So our for whatever reason, like we sold the first set of belts super fast, and this one's not moving at all. So I think we're probably gonna. Well, probably nothing. For starters, we're going to run around in here. Mad props to Daishan, who ran by the tunnel and buffed us. I mean, you can look at my buff bar. It's like insane. I just got all of the shaman buffs are belonging to me. And at the moment, that includes even like regen and haste. So we are going to definitely use this really fast and get our level. So we will definitely, I mean, this kill right here actually might do it. Attack on level 13. Puts us that much closer to feign death and being a super uber monkey warrior. But I think we're gonna probably go ahead and call it with that. I think for tonight. I mean, we got some pretty good footage put together. Some of the battles that we had. I know one of the videos actually got really long just because the way things strung to, or the combat snippets will be pretty long just because of the way that things kind of drew together there. We'll get everything put together. Like I said, I think it'll be a very productive week. Come on. Oh, really? I knew that was going to be our ding. So we'll kill your friend instead. Hello, friend. Tiger claw to the snake, I guess? Not quite. And it's one thing to stoop down. There you go. That one timed up perfect. I stooped down and he jumped up. There we go. Boot to the head. But yeah, we'll call it that for the week. Like I said, we're going to have 3 out of our 4 pieces done. Next time we will pick up. We will head towards, I think, North Row. We will try to get some cutthroat insignia ring action. Part of me was actually thinking about trying to do that right now, but I just don't know. Because even with these buffs, if we end up like with a whole camp of those things on us, if nobody's out there, that would probably just be all bad for us. And I don't want to go splat. That is not on the list of things to do. So like, I think we'll call it for that for now. But again, a very, very productive session. There's our level right there. Dang. 13. Almost to feign death. We got a good chunk of experience. We got a quest piece. We'll see if we can't make, 9 or 10 more plat here, which will put us at close to 20 for the day. I need to remember to keep checking these guys just to see. He's green. He doesn't count. And actually, with the level, I'm actually not sure that the giant whatchamacallit's counting more. We'll try to pad up a little bit, but we'll spend a little bit more time trying to sell our belts, see how we do. Like I said, we're camping camping all of our points right now. Is for feign death. Then we got one more thing to train between here and there, which I believe is double attack. That's not till 15. All right, but we're making solid progress, guys. Like I said, I mean, I'm not trying to jinx myself here, but I don't think we've ever done this well on a toon coming, with the challenge. And granted, full disclosure, I do know that this guy got. He was at the right place at the right time with the right person in zone trying to get something done, and we benefited from it hugely. But we were able to take that and capitalize it on some really big gains, and this guy's been a blast to play. But, like I said, so far, we are just got level 13. We still have 8 of our 9 lives left, which is a pretty strong spot to be in. We'll see if we can't make a little bit of cash while we're just trying to pad the level. We'll continue to sell the belts. And we'll catch up with you guys next time as we jump out and try to get that cutthroat insignia ring. But until next time, guys, as always, if you like what we're doing, hey, please don't forget to like, comment, maybe subscribe down below. We do love to hear from everybody. Like I said, we had a couple people jumped on. Like I said, we chatted with Daishan for a little bit. We also had, when we first jumped on tonight, we had Fifo reached out to us and chatted us up for a little bit. So, I mean, it's good times to be able to catch up and chat with people. It's always a good time. But until next time, guys, stay safe, stay distant, stay in EverQuest, and we'll catch you there. Night, guys.